Hey, how's it going? We're getting back to it. Hopefully the audio is going to work out here. I'm trying to get the production quality up on these things a fair bit more now. The intros and the transitions and stuff like that. Because, hey, I mean, if you're going to do it, you might as well enjoy it. Yeah, let's get to it. So I'm going to do some farming. I'm going to keep practicing that drill squad. I've made it into a warden walk, which I think is a little bit helpful. Yeah, let's go from there. Switch over to some gameplay. So I'm going to try messing around with a couple of things. I found this countdown timer. Let me just stop it here. Stop. So what I'm finding is, I'll start cooking some troops up, and then it's like I'll go off and do something, and I don't know what's going on. So I've got this in the just to do my gem count. I've got an army ready countdown. So whenever I cook an army up, and I see how long it's going to take, I can set that timer in the stream to then count down, and I'll be off doing other things. But at least I'll have a video cue as to how long until my troops are cooked. And I can kind of go from there. So this is the comp I'm using right now. So it's still using the drill, battle drill as the primary entry point, with a royal champ coming in with Diggy and the 4 miners for just some cleanup. This is some additional tanking and support. CC comes out 4 super minions with 1 clone, a rage, and 2 invisibility. So bang for your buck. If you can get that battle drill to pop close to the town hall, goes down pretty well. So added bonus there. Doesn't leave a lot of spell support for elsewhere. It leaves a rage and a jump to get your main force into the base. You've got 2 freezes and a heal. Sorry, 2 freezes and a poison. What other thing I found was that while Yetis and Super Archers are working well, there's a little bit of a time issue with it, because obviously you're focusing so much on your rail champ doing what's the equivalent of a battle drill blizzard. I'm going to have to think of an acronym for that. Doesn't leave a lot of time elsewhere, and all of a sudden you do that, you drop it, and now all of a sudden, okay, now you need to focus somewhere else quickly, set funneling, etc. So what I've done, 5 healers, going for a warden walk, figuring maybe at a distance the ward might be able to help out with that. So we'll see if that works. I'm not sure what pet to park with the warden yet. I've got him with Frosty right now. Again, I'm not sure Frosty gets a lot of value. He charges forward for defenses, which means basically he's running forward, he's getting shot right off the bat. So I don't think he's the right choice yet. But I want to get to use him a little bit more. I hate to do it because maybe I'll put him to the Phoenix just to have an option there. So let's go find a base here. Pardon me, I'm fighting a little bit of a cough today. Okay, let's see what we can find. So again, ideally, I'm hoping to get some Dark Elixir out of this. Basically, at this point, gold is just going into new upgrades for existing defenses. Elixir is going to walls. There's not much else I can do with it right now. Dark Elixir, I'm still churning out through pets. So ideally, I'd like to at least try to average over 5,000 to 6,000 Dark Elixir per attack if I can. I'd prefer to hit a stronger base just to gain a little bit of experience. But I mean, if I'm going to find a whale with like 800k of each and 10k Dark Elixir on a Town Hall 12, I'll take it. Like, I'm not going to complain. Like this is a perfect example. I mean, like, that's decent loot, but don't even think I can bring myself to hit a base that has like Town Hall 5 walls. That might be a little excessive there. So let's keep going and see what we can find. 7,000 Dark Elixir. Okay, so you know what? As much as I don't think this is the base I really have to worry about too much, I'm still going to attack it. I'm going to do a couple things here. I'm going to come in over by this 9 o'clock side with the drill and things, so he's going to pop in the middle of there. I'm probably going to have to end up using one of the headhunters to take down the AQ. I'm also going to do a warden walk at the top to get the enemy royal champ. So let's start with that part. Go with that. He's going to outrange her. That's always nice that they can do that. Unless she wanders the wrong way away, he drags him into her range. Doesn't look like it's going to happen, so that's good. Get my healers down. And I'm just going to start with 2 sets of 2 miners with drill. Drill, get a little bit of a run, and then send my RC right behind. So I really just need to focus on this part right here. I'm going to freeze the single target because I want to get a lot of value out of that if I can. And I'm going to pop an early RC ability. Just a chain reaction through. This is perfect. So my RC is going down. That's fine. More than happy for that to happen. Here goes the drill. The drill's a little out of range from where I'd like it, but I can get something out of it. So I'm immediately go there, that, and that. And second it is. So let's see what's going on with my warden up here. I'm going to drop this slow break. King, Yeti, Super Archer. Immediately do a rage to get him back up. And so hopefully this with a jump into the core should get me where I want to go. Obviously the Super Warden or the Super Minion Bone Bomb didn't want to do anything I would have hoped it to. So that's a little disappointing. I'm using the Warden ability just to carry through some of these things. So I'm sending the two hogs here. Now the hogs don't really have much of a purpose yet. I just kind of feel like I need something to give me some adjuvant, you know? Yeah, I mean, if that Town Hall was actually not upgrading, I probably would have gotten my butt kicked on that one. There's just too many things, especially with these bases where it's a ring style base. I don't think I know exactly how to effectively use this army comp with the drill having that variability. I don't entirely know which. I know which way it'll path, but in 30 seconds it's hard to kind of focus and say which way it's going to go. But I mean, I'm not going to complain. Got some good loot out of that. The other thing I find is challenging, especially when I have a lower level base like this, is, I mean, how do I phrase it? Back when everyone was max Town Hall 14, you knew how long any given troop would last for because you had enough repetition with it. So, you know, you knew 2 loons would take down a cannon or a mortar. You know, you knew that one Yeti could take down X number of buildings, plus the Yeti might take down X number of defenses. You kind of get that cadence and that rhythm to it. But now when you're hitting with new Town Hall 15 level troops against a rush Town Hall 14 with like Town Hall 12 level defenses, it's like all of your troops are overpowered. So where you'd expect them to blow up, they really don't. So it's a little bit challenging. But we will persevere. Okay, so I have another one going. Here's what I'm going to try to do. I want to see if this works. So if I go train, then in theory it doesn't show me how long it's going to go. I'll just keep going that way. And let's get some troops. We'll find another base to hit here. Hopefully everyone is having a nice Tuesday. Assuming that's the time zone you're in. Okay. Thank you very much, P. Diddy. Okay, so I'm going to go in before someone fills that last trip there. Okay, so let's see what else we can find. I really didn't check. So my DE is 108,000, which I don't mind at all. Right now we're looking at levels 5, 6, 5, and 4. I didn't get the 5th level on the Phoenix. I'm still not sold on it. It just seems like you're sending your hero in without a pet, you know, to get the value out of the push. It's good that you get the invincibility at the end. Maybe that added little oomph is enough to kind of get it through, but I don't know. I just feel like there's might be better troops or better combinations. Again, you know, a bit more bang for your buck right off the get-go. Okay, so let's find us a base here. See, that's a Town Hall 9 and 12, 10 walls. I think I'll be happier once I get out of, I think I'm in Champs 2 right now, something like that. So I think maybe once I get into Titans, I'll be hitting a little bit more stronger bases. 43,000 gold. Because everyone is out looking for loot at this point to get some of these expensive upgrades taken care of, so I'm not surprised I'm not finding a ton here. Yeah. I don't mind being patient and looking for the right base here. I think the volume's okay. See, this at least is a base isn't bad, like stylistically, because I think the only problem I'd have is how do I take down the heroes in a base like this? We'll come back to one like that later on. I'm sure there will be plenty. Let's find a good loot base here. I'm probably only going to do this stream for like 25 minutes or so. I'm going to do a couple sequences of them. I'm still testing out kind of the technical side of things. I want to try to get everything lined up on my stream deck and make it nice and easy. Now this looks like a base I could work with. So I don't think there's a direct path into the town hall, but I think I can take out that single target at 6. I can get the drill in, and I can do the drill blimp over on that side, and then warden over at 3, take out that section, and I'm going to push in at 130 with a funnel over by 1. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. So these are still lower defenses, so I'm not gonna start my warden walk right away. I'm going to do the 2 sets of miners. I'm going to get my drill going and send my RC right behind. Okay, I'm going to start my warden walkabout now. 5. I'm going to let my RC go to ability on her own. I kind of feel like these low-level defenses, maybe that makes more sense. Okay, so I've got drill in there. And I'm going to go with that. I'll go with that and go with the clone. And we'll go a second. Okay, so that worked out as I would have hoped. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go with 1 Yeti over here, the king aside. And then we're going to drag the warden over, the queen in the middle, there we go, super archers in there. We're going to jump right on the dark elixir and we're going to rage through, so hopefully there's the least amount of splash damage on my super archers there. Freeze over the side, the same thing, my warden ability. Okay, looking good so far. I'm going to freeze that scatter one more time, just give us a little bit more push through there. There we go. So I think at this point there's not much, just use the remaining troops to try to gain a couple extra points here. But no, that seemed to work pretty good. So yeah, I think one of the tricks I'm finding here, especially when it comes to, like, intuitively, Town Hall 14, you charge a Royal Champ with a Lassie into single target. And what happens is the Royal Champ runs faster than Lassie. The Royal Champ gets targeted by single target. And with the latest updates to that, the single target will take down the max Town Hall 14 single target will take down the Royal Champ before her ability goes off. It's even worse if there's a ground skelly trap there. With this new Town Hall 15, granted the 5 levels of RC are useful, so that helps. Although I haven't had a max level Inferno to run it against, but what's happening is Diggy's coming into play. So now World Champ charges forward, starts attacking, Inferno locks in, Diggy digs under, jumps up, stuns it. Now Diggy's up in front, covering as a shield. So that's actually negating the need for a supplementary freeze, invisible, skeleton spell, anything else to tank for the RC when charging into a single target. So I think that's useful to know. I think the other thing is just recognizing that the battle drill stuns as well. So you've got two offensive weapons, let's say Pet and the Siege, that both as they pop up are going to potentially, stun something, unlock it effectively. And the added bonus of that is that your RC is always going to be the one benefiting from it. So they're going to pop up, stun it. They're now going to be tanking the further things, or so you can keep pushing through. So I think that's really nice that works out the way it does. Okay, cool. So that works. I'm still not 100% sure on the Grand Warden charge part or the Warden walk part. I find that I'm focused. I don't have the muscle memory, especially with knowing where the drill and the Royal Champ and everything are going, to kind of multitask between the two at the same time as effectively as I would like to. It's really, really hit or miss when it comes to taking down that town hall. I think there might be the benefit of popping the drill early just to make sure it's in the right positioning. I think that's the next step I have to do, but I would hate for it to go through like a defense and a half and you don't get any value out of having a siege, because I mean, at least a blimp takes down something, you know, so I'd like to at least get some value out of it. But yeah, so it's a work in progress, definitely. Okay, I'm going to end it here. I'm going to be doing a lot of back-to-back streams over the next little while, but I just want to use this as a test one, just to, you know, test audio settings, to test, you know, all the technical side of things, just to make sure it goes well. Really just like to be able to hit, you know, one button go and kind of just run with it, you know, and be able to crank these streams off as effectively as possible. So we'll be back soon enough. But definitely, if you're interested in this army comp that I'm running right now, I can always send out a link. This Grand Warden walk drill squad seems to be working pretty good. I'm enjoying it so far. Has a lot of potential. I think. I don't think I've gotten the exact, you know, recipe right for it, but we'll see how it goes. So, thanks for watching. I will be back again soon, and take care.